So usually by default in Outlook, all of our email items are sorted by the date we received them, with our newest emails sitting at the top. However, we can arrange them and sort them in any way we want. Sort them by who sent them, the size of the emails, all these different kinds of things. So in this video, we'll learn about how we can sort and deal with the groups that they get sorted into. For sorting email, I'm going to go ahead and look at my inbox here in Mail View. And by default inside of Outlook, everything is sorted by the date you received it, so your newest items are on top. And that's most of the time the way you're going to want it, but here's how we'll change it. And I can do this simply from the View tab. And in View, I can see I have this Arrange By button, and this is going to let me change it. So if I go to Arrange By, click on it, there's a list here, and I can see date is highlighted because that's how it's being sorted. But I can sort it according to who it was sent from. So if I click on that, there I can see down here it's actually grouping it together from who's sending it. There's things from Luis, student 30, all these different people are all grouped together. And when I have groups like this, I can collapse and expand them by clicking the little triangles next to them. So it's a great way to organize things. And I can always go back to Arrange By and switch it to something else. So maybe it's arranging them by subject. And it'll go ahead and do that alphabetically here. Now when I am sorting things, let's say sorting by subject here, maybe I want to reverse the order. So I can press Reverse Sort, and it sorts it the opposite way. So from A to Z or Z to A, depending on what you're actually sorting by. By dates, it would do newest first or oldest first. But I can go ahead and reverse the order. So let's say I want to set this back to normal. I can switch this back to date here. And there we go. I can have my date received here at the top. And again, I can reverse my sort if I want to and put my older items at the top. I'll set this back to how it was here. And speaking of groups, if I go to that Arrange By menu, notice down here I have Show in Groups checked on. So if I uncheck that, it won't use groups at all, and everything is just out here basically in one big group. So I can go back to Arrange By and I could choose Show in Groups again, and there we go, it sorts it by group. And when we're sorting by date, we have it grouped by there's today's, last week's, older stuff, all those kinds of things are in there. Now there's another way to group, to sort. It works the same way, but I can come into these field headers here like subject, and I can click on it and that'll sort by subject. Clicking on it again reverses the order. So I can do that for received here. I can click on that, click again to reverse it, and it's nice and easy to sort that way. So there we have being able to sort our email. Now in the next video, we'll look at something called conditional formatting, which will let us format incoming emails to look the way we want.